This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you could bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on 3rd down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the first down.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Levis. Downfield, he's got his receiver, Wicks. A gain there of 21. First down for Tennessee.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Levis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. Quick throw here is complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Levis to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Here's Levis. And he'll take it on in. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll go with a counter on first down. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Draymond Jones able to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Daniels. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A big play there on the scramble. And even 30 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll stick with him again. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Denver.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Big opening up the middle. Inside the 20. And he will score. Traylon Burks. Touchdown Titans. Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. One quarter in the books. It's the Titans out to the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now give on the ground, and he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. They'll stay on the ground. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. To about the 39. 2nd down and 8. They'll throw with Daniel. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Daniels. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. The terrific interior performer, Jeffrey Simmons, on the stop. Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Denver 1st down. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half, as he's closing in on 100 yards already. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score. as this one's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Levis to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing is Levis. Open man, left side. He's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Levis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or They're going to be in for a long game.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. And now a timeout. 7 seconds. In this first half. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Very short kick taken past the 20. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Levis. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Eagles who are out in front. Devontae Smith with a touchdown reception from Jalen Hurts. From there, we head east to check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jake Luton has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And things didn't go so well as it was the visiting Raiders who come in and grab the victory. Alvin Kamara, a touchdown run in the victory. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's able to get to the 37-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Right back to him on first down. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Whoa! Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. And the Broncos have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Here's a run. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Daniels. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Here's a screen from McLaughlin. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Very short kick, taken past the 20. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Titans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Levis to throw it here on 1st down. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. The Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Levis. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Levis. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's taken in. And he will score. Game on. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Titans are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He'll start at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Daniels. That one caught by Humphrey. Back to the ground after the penalty. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. On 4th down, the Broncos send out Riley Dixon to punt. Back deep, Deontay Hardy. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. Levis to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it just past their 25.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Broncos offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now a handoff running right, and he'll get about 5. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back. Gone. After this, they'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt.
And that's just the disastrous outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the...
And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way, a back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. Up the middle they go. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Let's go back through their earlier possessions, and a lot of them, Greg, have ended with the defense going the other way.
And there's no greater indicator in the NFL of success in terms of wins and losses than the turnover battle. And we've seen so many statistics and charts. We can go on and on. The simplest way to say, if you protect the ball, your chance of winning goes up. If you don't protect the ball, your chance of winning goes down. So here they have 3 interceptions, losing fumbles. It's really been a meltdown by multiple guys all across this offense.
It is 2nd and a yard. Levis to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. That one knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll go. Here's Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle them short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.